that, I'm interested in what parallels you see between what it takes to change a culture inside an organisation, which you do obviously every day with your work with McKinsey, and what it takes to change a culture inside the villages where the Hunger Project is working. What parallels do you see?
So what was amazing to me was, one, the parallels are extraordinary, and two, what they're doing actually in the Hunger Project is world's best practice. And I know that because in my role in McKinsey as leader of the global practice, I got to really, see what world's best practice is. And the key principles that we learned the hard way, I guess, on the business side, and we took a lot of this from psychology, is that organisations don't change, people do. Right? So the first thing you have to do is get the individuals to shift their behaviours. And if you get enough of them, a critical mass of them shifting their behaviour, then the organisation will change, or the village will change. And Hunger Project uses the same model. It's about helping individuals shift into a mindset that they can actually solve their own hunger. And it's the same thing we have to do in change in businesses, move people from what they call in psychology an external locus of control. In other words, it's happening to me, I can't change it, it's all too hard, too much red tape, they'll never do it, to I can change this, I can drive this, I can make it happen. And then if you have an organisation doing that, what you do is you create an organisation of owners who will feel like, I'm going to make this happen. And that's effectively what they do in the Hunger Project. So they go in and they actually work with people to change their mindsets and their behaviours and their beliefs that drive their behaviours. And they do that in a group setting so that everyone sort of aligns around that. And they call it vision, commitment, action workshops. And these things look like, except for the walls, because they're all on dirt floors, and they have, post-it sort of things up on, flip charts and priority lists, and you've got village women who hardly can write, working with a facilitator or an animator, they call them, it's a much better word, animator, to do this. And so it's a very, very similar process. And the power of the process is that once you get people totally driving, having made this mindset shift and then choosing to go on this journey, then the money you put in to support them has, our research showed 15 times the impact. So that is incredibly analogous to what we've found in business. But the techniques they use and the training that these people have, because there's like 150,000 of these people in Bangladesh alone, these animators, the training, when I sat down and I went and sat through the training programs, they're as good as the training programs that we do for our change champions in a big organisation, where we're teaching them these same skills of how you facilitate people, how you work with groups. So it's very, very, very advanced and very, very consistent with the best of what's happening in business.
If there were one